Yo, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Welcome back for another video. Today we're going to be talking about why people love and hate silver. And this is going to be a different type of topic because silver stacking might not be for everyone. A lot of people don't have the patience, just don't have the financial situation at the moment, or just aren't at spots in their life to really put away money or put their money into something that will be appreciating in value over the years, not like an investment of cryptocurrency or stocks where it can appreciate a lot faster. A lot of people, well, not, I shouldn't say a lot, because silver stacking can be for everyone, it just isn't. And that's because some people just aren't at those points in their life. They could be, but they're choosing not to, living paycheck to paycheck, whether it's overspending on shoes or clothes or whatever the case is. A lot of people are just bad with money. That's why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, is because some people are just bad with money. Silver stacking has taught me to know the value of the dollar, how much something is actually worth, how much an ounce of silver is actually worth, what intrinsic value means in any type of investment or asset, and also what I can do for the future of that investment, or the potential behind that investment on the future side of it, looking at how it's going to appreciate and what factors are going to cause it to appreciate. A lot of people look at things with a very immediate right now mind state. They definitely want that feeling of instant gratification where it's me right now. I want it, buy it, and they are spending on things that will satisfy their needs right now, but they will have no value in the future, and these things will lose value as soon as they're purchased or, ingested or, whatever the case is. So, with cars and houses, it's a little different, but it still could fit in the same type of category because even as soon as you buy a car, that car is going to be resold for, half the price. Um, so silver has a much more unique and much more beneficial perspective on it, where we're transferring our money and it's still equivalent, if not appreciating in value, where most other things will lose the value completely or are for a fraction of the cost. A lot of people don't have the time for that. They don't have the patience. They look at silver charts if you bring up silver or precious metals to them and they see it's a bear market, and they assume that it's never going to appreciate. They say, well, yeah, it might be good to buy right now, but selling, I'd probably lose money. These people do not see the bigger picture. That's what I love about silver stackers that do understand the precious metals, that do understand the intrinsic value, that do understand all of the hundreds of benefits, all of the hundreds of roles that silver plays in the industrial and technological and medical world, how profitable it is, how undervalued it is compared to gold even. This is what is is diverting us or separating us from most people that don't see this, and then when they do, it's going to be too late. They're going to be buying silver when it's $40, $50 an ounce, just like in 2011, when everyone's talking about it, it's all over the news. Then everyone's going to be buying it after it's skyrocketed, because then they have faith once they actually see some proof of the prices appreciating. They're not digging deep in researching and trying to understand why. They just want to see the results, and then they will start getting on board. And that's when they lose money, because then they're buying it at the highest prices. So a lot of people hate silver for those reasons. They don't have the patience, they don't have the money, they just don't have that sense of even awareness or insight on the bigger picture. On the other hand, people love silver for that as well. I personally like precious metals because it's not, as big as the stock markets. I like how it's more of an underdog, how it's an undervalued metal. I can get it for cheaper. A lot of people don't know about it. The silver stacking community on YouTube's a lot smaller, so it also allows me to communicate more with you guys. It allows me to feel more empowered when it's coming to investing and where people are putting their money. I feel like I found something that works for me and that can help so many others, and I love sharing that with people. That's why I started a YouTube channel, Also, silver has such an amazing feeling of being able to still spend money but save your money at the same time. When it comes to stocks, as soon as you put money into it, it's all digital. With silver, you get to buy it. You still get the feeling of receiving it in the mail, unboxing it, opening it, and then you still get to hold it in your hand, but it's still just as valuable as what you paid for. So there's a unique characteristic in that that holds a lot of power. And I feel like if people understood this more, understood what silver can teach you in not only the precious metal form, but on a global scale, silver has taught me so much, not only about the dollar, about investing or saving my money, but how the economy works, how speculative our nation or our world is on an economic or financial scale, and what happens behind the scenes, how correlated it is to market prices, or the analysis of maybe a chart, not even for ETFs, but for not even for Bullion charts, but for stocks, for cryptocurrency. Um, the power that lies behind that, how companies are taking advantage of these things, of the market speculation, and using it to their advantage, whether they call Bitcoin a scam or whether they say that gold or silver is never going to appreciate, and then that scares people in the market, shoots the price down, then they buy a whole bunch for cheaper. It's interesting to see how all this works. But another main reason why people love silver, not only for just the beautiful coins, or unboxing, or how you're saving your money, or preventing, or how it's a safety net against hyperinflation, but also the history behind the coins. How when I'm learning about silver, it's incredible to see the history that goes into the coins, who designed it, where it came from, how that coin came about, whether it's an older coin like a Morgan, holding coins from 18 the 1800s, whether it's, junk silver, whether it's a walking liberty, whether it's a coin that I found in the ground metal detecting that has, 40% silver in it, or whatever the case is, Mexican pesos, even gold coins. It's so interesting to research this stuff, and that's I love learning. I love just researching stuff, and really, just seeing, just trying to understand everything. Not everything, but especially when it comes to precious metals, I just love learning things like the dollar that never was. I made a video on that. It was this coin that someone designed, but it never came about. But it was replaced, but with the I think the Kennedy, and it was just such a unique story behind it. And stuff like that is really what intrigues me with the precious metals world, because we are the only ones that have an investment that is literally a piece of treasure, a piece of global treasure on a worldwide scale, that can be also used as a valued form of currency worldwide as well. What other asset can do that? You could say cryptocurrency, but it's not a physical precious metal, and also that value is not intrinsically defined. It's more speculatively defined on how much money is going into it. So it is very interesting, and I'm proud to have found a market like this. But obviously, a lot of people don't like these things, don't like silver for the reasons I just mentioned. They don't like learning. They don't want to take the time to learn how to invest. They assume they're going to lose money, or that it's going to keep dropping. They they assume that there's so many things that fall into it, where people are going to be stagnant on what's comfortable for them in their bubble, and they can put their money in savings account in banks, and get 0.001% interest a year, or maybe even lose money, compared depending on hyperinflation and what the rates are. They can go that route. um, you know, Good luck to them. But silver stackers definitely see the bigger picture, and I definitely appreciate and respect you guys for that. And that's also why I love seeing all the people in the comments, saying that they're a new stacker, and that they found my channel, and that I'm helping them, or whoever's channel is helping them. All the silver stacking channels on YouTube I respect so much, because these are people spreading the message, trying to help people reach financial freedom and stack against hyperinflation. This is such an important thing to understand, because the dollar is lost more than 98% of its purchasing power. We're like $23 trillion in debt in the US. going down, every single day. If you go to usdebtclock.org, it's absolutely insane to see the amount of dollars we're pumping into the system and the amount of debt we're in. It's never going to get fixed. There has to be some type of new financial situation or financial system regulated for it to even work. The gold standard was the best thing we've ever had, and unfortunately that can't even be a reality anymore, just from how far, in the hole we are now. So gold and silver is definitely the safest, best, smartest investment in my opinion. Like I'm not a financial advisor. I've been stacking silver for 7 years, and I've learned so much, and I'm financially better off than most people as well from this. Not even just talking about how much silver I have, but just how I've learned the value of a dollar. I've learned how to save money. I've learned how to manage my money. I've learned how to budget. I've learned my wants versus needs, and I've just learned the value of a dollar. Just because I can buy something doesn't mean I can afford it. Or just, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to smash that thumbs up button if you did. This was Silver Slayer. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I will see you guys soon. Peace.